Welcome back. Time now for the News 4 Desk Check, where we chat with assignment manager Russ Barbera every morning. Good morning, Russ. Happy Friday.
Same to you.
What's going on today?
I love Friday. It's payday.
Oh, yeah.
Hallelujah. Well, I'm listening to the scanners. We have these bank of scanners up here, and Jeff, you can stay where you're at because you're never going to make it in time. But it allows us to listen to a lot of the police and fire agencies of Western New York. And since I walked in, the Buffalo Fire Scanner got very busy, so I gave them a call. They have an apartment fire on North Street near Elmwood, so if you're planning on heading that way, it'll be pretty congested for a while. I asked them if everybody got out, and they said yes. And then I heard them say that there was still one person unaccounted for. But since then, they've said now everybody is accounted for. So that's great news. And as soon as Jeff's done shooting this thing, he's going to go down and check that thing out. So we're going to be over there in a minute.
And that can really snarl traffic for people trying to get downtown during rush hour. So be ready for that. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, it's that perfect time of the day.
Yeah.
Michelle's heading back up to the falls. She's been doing the fire all morning. And as the morning evolved, we learned it was a fatal. We're going to try to find out who it is and what happened.
Yeah.
So typical questions, sad story. It's terrible for the people involved in her life, obviously.
What else is going on?
This one's kind of interesting. Also in Niagara Falls, it says here there's a 72-year-old man from the country of India who's walking around the world on foot. Of course, that's how you walk around the world, right? But apparently this lake, I got several calls from a woman who's with him yesterday, and she was very persistent. And she insists that he's crossing the Rainbow Bridge this morning at about 10 o'clock, and he's walking, this leg of his journey is taking him from Toronto to Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, and he just walks like 30 kilometers a day, and everything's in kilometers now for these folks. But we're going to try to meet up with him at 10 o'clock and find out what his story is.
Any idea how long he plans this whole journey will take?
This one here, this walk to Florida, it says, will take him about 3 months. So,
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Is he raising awareness?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're searching the internet to try to
ask some questions.
We're searching the internet to try to find out what his story is, and we haven't gotten there yet. So, Google's a great thing, but it doesn't always bring it to it right away.
So that's why we'll be on the case to ask all the questions and hopefully get them answered, right?
Yep.
All right, what else is going on?
Our beloved football team, Buffalo Bills, Forbes magazine says is now worth, are you ready for this? $909 million, which is much more than it was worth a couple of years ago. Not bad for not making the playoffs for 10 straight years.
I was thinking we were going to say that it's dropped and...
No, not in this league. And, Ralph paid $30,000 for the team, so that's a pretty good increase.
Investment, yeah. No kidding.
So anyway, just if you're interested in that, Forbes magazine has that one.
Okay, real quick, time for one more.
Remember the invasion of the seagulls in Batavia invaded this vacant building? Today, the owner is summoned to be in court to account for it, and we're going to be there to see what happens.
All right.
The birds.
Thank you, Russ. Be sure to log on to WIVB.com for those stories and much more.